Papa! Welcome everybody to Stavvy's World. 904-800-STAV. Call in. We'll solve your problems. What a beautiful couch we have today. Two of my favorite guys on the planet. Comedy, no comedy. I love being with these two beefy boys.
Welcome to Rebound Central.
Let's go. The front court is here.
Just scrapping. What is this, Purdue in 98?
Boston Celtics, 86.
Sharp elbows,
Dude,
rebounds.
We'd be a nice NBA street team, dude. I'm the small, stocky point guard. I'm throwing you guys.
Or we look like a sick, remember the original Nintendo ice hockey? Where we're like the two tall skinnies and then you're just fucking whipping slap shots?
Yeah,
Wayne
missing
Gretzky's
a tooth.
3D hockey.
I love that.
I love
You're
it.
You're like the one of the rappers who has like the coach of a team at the Rucker.
Yeah.
We're like the two white guys who are playing in the tournament.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
You went and scouted a fucking mid-major. You got two big whites.
Oh yeah.
With your spinning chain.
Well, you delivered my milk one day, and I was like, "I'm sorry, son. You ever play ball?"
I go, well, not since father lost the farm. I just sit outside and just shoot my three-pointers.
How'd you like to get an education at University of Alabama?
He said it was a game for homos.
Yeah. He said, don't get close to black sweat. You're our Nick Nolte. You're like, hell, Ricky didn't even want it. God damn tractor.
You're throwing away the greatest thing in your life.
You can't understand basketball.
I would love to. I would love to be a crooked NCAA coach.
You look like one.
Yeah, I could right now for sure.
Yeah.
AAU guy.
Oh yeah, dude. I look like I would be. Yeah, let me bring back LA or Vegas. Let me be the new
UNLV?
UNLV. Let me be the new Tarkesian or whatever the fuck is
Yeah, you look like at an expensive seafood dinner, you have a name like Dravon pop up on your phone. And you go, I gotta take this. This is a kid out of South Central.
You're like a son to me.
Yeah. You go, what's up, dog?
Listen, what, your mother's driving a broken down Accord? How'd you like it to be a Lexus?
Your daddy's not getting out for 7 years.
Yeah, I fuck half the recruits' moms.
Yeah.
I have to move back to Greece. There's too many ex-cons want to kill me.
A black lady with pink nails running her fingers in your chest hair.
Oh yeah, dude. Nothing like getting jerked off with a hand that has a nail longer than your hard dick.
Yeah. Something about that palm tree on your middle finger's about to make me bust.
The phone rings. You push her away out of the bed. You pick up the phone. It's what? DeAndre's committing to UCLA. I'll be on the next flight.
I'm here.
Don't sign anything.
No, Tavarius. You listen to me. Reebok told me last week. They told me last week you're going to get a shoe.
Don't sign last week. I'll talk to the people at the condo. We'll get the condo this week.
Shit, baby, suck me. I got to call my guys at
Suck me. I need to calm down.
You always working. I worked for a guy like that for one weekend. He was like licensed by FIBA. He was like it was a sports agent. It was the most pathetic experience of my entire life.
What was he doing? Just on the phone greasing young men?
No, it was in person. He ran this camp where he was like trying to get jobs playing ball overseas. And he was like, yeah, you know, you get your tape on my website. I get 200,000 monthly visitors. It's like, that's not accurate by 4 digits.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you signed to the Afghan bandits. And you're like, I don't want to move to Afghanistan.
Can you smuggle opium?
Are you pretty good with an AK-47? Well, son, welcome to the Persian Basketball League.
Listen, the situation's pretty fluid on the ground, but you could be playing starting power forward next week.
I got boots on the ground down there, and they are saying that things have cleared up.
As long
You're playing for the Rafa All-Stars.
A deal's a deal, baby.
Yeah.
A deal's a deal.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, I would love that's so many beautiful ways my life could have gone. Yeah. I would love that job. Yeah. I'm a people person.
Oh my God.
I like making a pitch.
Driving around East Baltimore, just like,
and then you say something
to a
kid,
jump shot.
You go, something about the squeaks of tennis shoes makes my cock hard. I do
love hoops. That's true. Well, look, the riffs are going to flow like wine on this episode, but we should say our beautiful boy. Now, Soder's had a great special out that's been out for a while on the road. It's already amassed 1.8, I believe, last time I checked.
Must watch.
So.
It's so fucking funny. honestly my favorite special that's come out this year.
What, 45 minutes just straight heat, just
38 all killer, no
non-stop.
filler, no preservatives.
Yeah, dude.
I love
Farm
it.
to table, baby.
Yeah,
I don't know how to talk myself up.
so good.
It's
Yeah,
a cow. I'm bad at self-promotion.
so funny.
We're
Go
gonna
watch
get you
it.
experiment with self-esteem throughout the
Let's get it up to 2
Self-esteem
mil.
camp?
Yeah.
What do you got, Dan? Well, watch out. Because I told some jokes.
I didn't say ask a question. I said brag, Daniel.
It's pretty good. I think the next one's going to be better.
Shut
a
up.
breakthrough.
Yeah.
That's a
It's so
breakthrough.
funny. He's literally being honest now. It's so good. Fuck you. Great special. Go watch it. And our own beautiful boy here at Stavvy Baby Enterprises, JP MCDADE,
dog.
is putting out a special this week,
July 17th.
JP MCDADE in Brooklyn.
Yes.
We were there, the beautiful Bell House. It's our first production. Eldest was on the Eldest was working cameras.
Yes,
we
dude.
got it.
Swiss Army knife over there.
It was awesome. It was great to see Benny Buttcheeks, the consigliere of Stavvy Baby Enterprises. He was on the monitor from L.A. working out shots. We had Joey Malinsky, very talented Baltimore videographer, shot the whole thing.
He was hooked up like one of those like when they have the camera on the pitcher coming out of the bullpen, that crazy ass like motion smoothing rig.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
It was a high impact.
It was beautiful.
Plus the Bell
situation.
House rules. That's
It
a great
rocks.
place
Bell
to fucking
House,
Yeah,
film.
great,
love the Bell
great,
House.
great
What
special.
a-
You
do you
guys are
remember
gonna
when
love
I
it.
did your show at the Bell House and it flooded?
Oh my god!
And
was
Stav put
insane.
me on last, and I was like, cool, whatever. And they let me, and I'm like, I'm 5 minutes into this set, and I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Why are they lighting me?
You're
and then I
waiting.
looked down, and water was coming through the door. And this is the most comic thought I've ever had in my life. I went, I can get one more in.
100%. That's what the Bell House is known for, its quirks, right? Because you had the flood, and then in the second show of my taping,
Oh
the
my
lights
God.
malfunctioned like
Dude, they
7 or 8
just started.
times.
It was insane. He's cooking. He's fucking crushing, right? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm lighting a victory cigar. I'm
Yeah.
like, we got it in the bag, baby. And then the lights go down, and they go down, and they come back up. And I'm like, oh, that was weird. Somebody must have hit a fucking button. And then it happened like 8 times
No.
in the middle of his fucking set. We didn't know what the fuck to do.
I was like, free riffs, baby. Let's cook.
Yeah.
Let's
But
go.
it was fucking wild. That flood was hilarious though too. That was fucking. I mean,
that was
people were
wild.
trapped.
Dude, that was wild. Rosebud was on that show, and she's like, my Uber says he's around the corner. I was like, can I ride with you? And she was like, yeah. We got out there. The water was up to our knees, and the Uber was there. He's like, and she just opened the door, and we jumped in, and the guy's like, no. There was like water coming in, and we drove. It was fucking
Did you
wild.
get out?
Dude, we got
Last
out.
chopper out of Saigon, brother.
Dude, that was it, man. I was hanging on the fucking end of that thing. But we saw a guy on the BQE that was going down with water going into his windows. That's how
Oh
high
my
it was
God.
fucking insane.
You need
dude.
a Rosebud in that situation to be
Yeah.
like, this is not a negotiation.
Yeah, dude.
We're getting out of
You
here.
saw her, she was her grandfather's granddaughter on that. And she goes,
Black Hawk
I don't
just shows
take no
up.
for an answer. I got people that'll send you back to whatever goddamn fly country you're from. And the guy's like, I will drive you as fast as I can get you.
Do you want me to call in the coordinates of your village? Yes or no?
I am at the 15th parallel, and I need you to fucking pick me up.
Yeah, she just pulls up her phone. It's got drone footage of his grandparents in fucking
Got a
Afghanistan.
giant satellite phone. She goes, hey, why don't you rock those birds?
Yeah, she's like, look at this. And like a bullet whizzes past his grandfather's ear. And it's like, you wanted to go closer?
What were they celebrating? I drive you. I will drive you.
You on the phone with your grandfather? Tell him to look at the sheep that's in the field right now.
That was a Patriot missile.
Pink mist.
What
Drive
you
the
don't
fucking
know
car.
is that the USS Rhode Island is 3 miles off the coast right now with a pocket full of firecrackers. That's awesome. Rosebud just threatens people. Sorry, Rosebud. We actually we don't have the chicken for that salad in the green room. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry. Do you drive the Toyota Corolla
Oh,
out
it
in the
looks
parking
like
lot?
it looks like you have 4 terabytes of child pornography on your computer right
That'd be
now.
crazy
That's
if you
so
got,
weird.
You got raided. Why do you have a gun? The guy goes, I don't have. Oh my god! She has fixers.
I got a picture of you at Epstein's Island right now. Fucking.
Yeah, dude. That
How did we
was
get
fu-
here, Bell House?
The Bell House,
Yeah.
the flood. That was a fucking wild one because my buddy, he was like, right before, like in the middle, and I felt like an asshole because I was putting you on last as a sign of respect. I was like, no one's following Danny Fat Nuts, and then it almost got you, stranded in Gowanus. But it was flooding so much. People in Manhattan got hotels. Like I knew people that had shows in Manhattan that lived in Brooklyn and Queens and went in on a hotel room together.
That's crazy.
Because they could not leave the island.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's a moment where it's like, we really are fucked if there's a natural disaster.
Oh,
100%.
Just a rainstorm that caught us by surprise made you a refugee for the night.
Yeah. But can I say, you had a sick-ass Allen Iverson shirt on.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a great one.
Like from the Jadakiss commercial, that one?
No, there's a guy from England who just makes these fucking sick shirts. That was a great one. That was a great shirt. Shout out to the Answer. Allen Iverson, one of my favorites as a child. One of my favorites.
Top class in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
I like nothing more than taking black people's culture and absolutely profiting off it.
I'm the one who taught Drake how to do cornrows.
Just British dudes super into black stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that shit's popping.
They've got British rap is definitely on the up and up.
It's the silliest sounding stuff I've ever heard in my life.
I love it though, dude.
That Central C song that we were listening to, ironically with Drake, was actually kind of sick when we were on the road that one time.
Yeah.
Kind of hard.
Sench. We were listening to a lot of our good buddy Sench.
And Dave, of course.
Dave,
the
yeah.
best rap
There's a rapper.
ever.
There's a British rapper, and his name is just Dave. It's
No,
awesome.
Dave's fine.
Yeah.
Don't you want to call yourself like something else? He goes, no, Dave.
Yeah. What was the song? Sprinter? And it's like, I got
that's the big one.
8 bitches in the Sprinter van or whatever.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
too
remember how
many.
it goes.
What are you
It's a
going to
nice
talk
amount.
about?
There's a lot of headroom, not a lot of seating.
Yeah. Well, they're thin.
Steering wheel on the right side of the Sprinter.
Well, they don't have big SUVs. They got Sprinters.
Yeah.
You know,
They run
Over
on
there,
diesel over there. It smells
cultural
good.
differences. Does diesel smell better?
I like it. It's a nice
Is
fragrance.
it like popcorn oil?
Yeah, for stuff to huff, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Better
Do you
than
know if
gasoline.
this is how we find out JP's just deep into huffing?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he shows up to do a podcast one time with this gold circle around his mouth.
Haven't had a drink in 9.5 years. Best decision I've ever made in my life.
He goes, you have any more paper bags?
It feels really good to be in control of my life and not alcohol.
JP, we got to get you on for the second show.
Is the guy here? Is the guy here from Home Depot?
We're just constantly.
That's your plug?
Yeah. We're running on the road. We're just running a golf cart that you're constantly over. We're like, Eldis, is Mr. McDade's golf cart ready? I need him to open the second show.
Every time we're in a new city, I'm looking for hobby shops for airplane glue.
That's my big man Krylon. What's up, Krylon? Yeah.
They call my name's not Krylon here.
It's JP. Yeah, whatever, Krylon.
I'm just compulsively doing this.
I feel like, Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, it feels like you might have snuck a little huffing into your routine as a child or something
What?
like that.
That's how do you think I got my voice? This is permanent.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? I feel super lightheaded.
W Dan 40 was a menace.
Dan, I hear you. Are you rattlesnaking? Shut up, Mom.
I'm playing the maracas, Mom.
Mom. Wrestling's on. Oh.
I
Like,
think.
okay, I need to stay in this chair. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck?
This is all empty.
Yeah, I mean, I remember trying a little. There was like that episode of what was it, My Weird Addiction or whatever.
Yeah,
The cleaner.
yeah.
I huffed
Ian
that.
Finance. I was just did his podcast. He talked about he used to like really abuse that.
Get out!
Yeah.
What,
He said
Ian?
Yeah,
What?
I know. I never believed he touched anything.
That's fucking hilarious. Ian straight up huffed.
But now he has a superpower where he can clean any keyboard.
Ian, why's your breath cold?
All right, Superman.
I use my powers for good now. Oh, and it also black trans women like how it feels on their penis. Blowing cold air into a.
Damn, mustachio white boy. You make me feel like I got a dixicle.
I stand for truth, justice, and the bisexual way.
Yeah, all right. This crazy little white boy made my dick all cold.
Yeah. Huffing just always scared me a little bit.
Dude, this kid I went to high school with, you remember Whippets? Like when Whippets
I was
were
just gonna transition to Whippets discussion, so thank you.
Dude, Charles, one time we were just like at this house party, and he goes, "Y'all ever done a Whippet with Freon?" And we're like, "No."
Hey, this place got central air.
He goes, "It's like a Whippet, but it goes for 30 minutes." He goes, "That sounds horrible."
Oh my
You're like,
god!
whoa. You're like,
How the fuck do you even get? You crack open a fridge?
yeah, you gotta go into an air conditioning unit, and pop it out.
I love that about drug guys when they make like their selling point sounds terrible. Yeah. It's like, no, dude, you love it. It's like sprinting a 5K in Arizona. It's awesome.
Oh
No,
my
dude,
god!
it's like you could pick every pore of your body open. You know?
No, dude, it's like you're underwater and you just found out the Russian mafia found out that you betrayed them. It's a sick feeling.
Yeah, did you ever see like you were being smothered and you wanted more of it? Like, no.
You ever pull your Achilles really bad? It's like that.
Yeah, dude, that's how Whippets dabbled in, only did it a couple times. I very fatly had a lot of the flat
You caught a
whipped
whippet by
cream.
accident when you had a ready
It was
whip.
like, because my
that is so funny. That's him catching a stray.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, all the nitrous is gone, and you just ate the whipped cream.
I really did, dude. I really did. It
You
was
go,
awesome.
Stavros is an example of what happens when whippets go wrong.
Yeah, dude, I would just be lapping up fucking flat
You
cream.
go, guys, am I doing it right?
I like Whippets.
You just like Sundays.
Yeah. And then the guy that got all of it goes, "You see that, Stavros? Let's crack open another one." And you're like, "I'll take care of this can."
Whippets were a gateway drug to whipped cream. For
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a friend. It's basically, we had a friend. His little brother was like a fucking big pill. Everything real fucked up, and he was just constantly doing Whippets in the corner. I remember this was when the Orlando Magic played LeBron.
The Dwight Howard
With
Magic.
Dwight Howard.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Tito Turkoglu.
Who hit the game? Who hit the one? And that's when That's the only time LeBron was gonna play Kobe.
Right.
And then the Magic hit some kind of crazy shot. I think it was Game 7. Whatever that. I was in that basement with that kid doing Whippets, and I was literally having flat cream as whoever hit that. I remember that. It's one of my most vivid memories.
He was
so
seeing
funny.
the future from the Whippets. He's like, Dwight Howard is gay.
Look into his past. LeBron's gonna leave Cleveland but come back.
He's going to get bad hair surgery in Turkey. It's going to be a real problem.
Dude, I don't know where he goes, but as someone that has hair tits, LeBron's are messy.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
It's
I
true.
got mine done in New York,
They
and
look
you're like,
nice,
LeBron,
bro.
you got to get way
Yeah.
better.
It's crazy that LeBron would fuck. How does he not have the best?
think he-
Well,
get
here's the
the
thing.
best.
They like when you go in to get it, they tell you. They either go like you got like it's like
You got a
kinda like
shot.
when you go in. I mean, I'm doing the bit right now on stage where I do call them hair tits because
Yeah.
it's like fake tits.
Yeah, sure.
But it's like not having enough room to have it. You know when
Right.
girls would get fake tits and you'd see like in porn you'd see
Just
the
the
ripple of the bag on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
That's like what LeBron did. Where you're like, also LeBron looked great with a shaved head.
Right.
I will
Absolutely.
not shave my head because I look like a white Sam Cassell. There's no chance I would ever want to do that.
Yeah, dude. You would look kind of Amish.
Dude, I would look like an
Grow-
alien.
grow
My
the-
head is long.
Dude, I kind of want to see it.
No. That's why I went and got hair tits.
Yeah.
I was like, no. We're keeping
Yeah.
that on. But LeBron's, remember when he had the silk and he had like a toupee before he got the hair
don't
surgery.
remember
He had
that,
like a
no.
Carlos Boozer adjacent type of thing.
Yeah,
with, like,
really?
a velvet
But
top.
one time it slipped off and he had to like adjust it.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Yeah, if the hair tits wouldn't have worked, I would never have gone toupee. I would have just worn it.
That's fun. I think there's gonna be a toupee era of my life.
Dude.
I'm gonna try a lot of stuff out.
I can't wait.
I mean, we're so close to a very nice bald pony right now.
Yeah.
We pretty much got it.
Yeah, you
I'd
got
like
it.
a little more. I'd like a little more length on it.
Yeah.
But once I rock the bald pony, I'm gonna go exclusively pony for a while.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the big shift.
That's
Maybe
great.
the next tour should be.
Pony tour.
It should be.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
The Greek pony.
Fuck, we
Yes.
already have a lot of the branding done for the tour. We might have to scrap it all and start over.
Throw it all out the
Where's
window.
the-
Let's rent a
The Greek
Clydesdale.
pony?
Yeah.
Dude, before you go on stage, he just goes,
Yeah, drop all the lights. And just like, it's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
oh, it's like the Omar's whistle. Yeah,
He coming.
yeah.
Anybody want to ride?
Yeah.
Annie up.
And then
Or even you
just
could
ride
jam
it, and I come out to my pony.
Yes. Oh, God
Fuck,
damn it. Right
this is
stuff.
really coming together, fellas. And then I just come out. The lights go on. I'm oiled up. I'm doing Magic Mike.
Looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to ride without being far from now.
I bring a single mother on stage, and I just fucking give her a lap
How many
dance.
kids you got?
Muscle mommy.
I do crowd work while giving a woman a lap dance.
She goes, I just want to sit down.
Yeah. You ever been divorced?
Oh,
A muscle mommy lifts you over her head.
Oh, that's the
dude,
dream.
muscle mommy's pumping.
I'm still holding out hope. Lord, send me a muscle mommy. That would be beautiful, dude.
Speaking of
Fat guy,
existence.
jacked woman.
I love
That's
it.
a fun combo. You don't see that a lot.
It's almost as fun as fat girl, jack guy combo.
That you see though,
Yeah.
because I feel like some jack guys they would kill a petite woman if they
Right.
really fucked her full force.
Yeah.
They need someone with a little.
Superman would have had a fat mommy. Lois Lane's tiny ass couldn't handle it.
Superman would have had like a black substitute teacher with one of those asses
Yeah.
that came out like in a way that felt fake.
On a
Well,
shelf, like it goes up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
It looks as if Metropolis is safe. And my boo just showed up.
She falls out of an airplane. He falls and catches her, but like struggles a little bit. And it's like, oh, wait a minute.
You know, empty calories aren't a way to eat. What you talking about, white farm boy?
You gonna
remind me
talk
of-
or you gonna fuck?
You remind me of the red sun of my home planet.
In Krypton, we have a word for you people. It's delectable.
It's beep.
She goes,
Yeah, we
"Oh."
got that word here too.
She goes, oh yeah? I didn't know the N-word was Kryptonian. It is if you use a hard R. Yeah. Dude, that's so funny. If you found Kryptonians were like super racist.
Super racist, absolutely.
Only against Guatemalans.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is funny because in comics, it's like they can't fathom black people like aliens.
Yeah.
like, every alien's white or green. You know what I mean? They can't even be like, well, yeah, they might have some Chinese.
They probably have
ones.
some excuse like, actually, the color brown was more expensive to print in back in the day,
Yeah.
so they made all the aliens green.
Yeah, no, jacked guy, fat girl. I feel like you see every once in a while. But,
That's like World's Strongest Man. We always see like a...
well, they have. I feel like they have petite women.
Dude, I don't know why, but I can't find any clips of it. And I've tried to talk about it multiple times. But when ESPN used to not have shit but that on.
Sure, I remember. I used to watch that.
Yeah, on ESPN 2. I want to find the clips of... Do you remember when the wives would yell at the strongmen? Where they'd be like, "Keep going!" They was just like holding a giant boulder.
Some Polish woman like, coward, pussy,
Yeah.
pussy,
No, they
lift
are
it.
like, they like scream at them. They're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, motherfucker!" And they're like, It's World's
Pull up-
Strongest Men.
You're
dude.
never gonna find it, Elders. Pull up.
you do
don't.
not fuck this.
You don't have the media. You don't have the search skills that Dan does. Pull up the guy who's the mountain. His wife.
Thor,
Oh, yeah.
Thor Bjornsson.
Is that his name?
Yeah, pretty sure.
The mountain. Game of Thrones. Yeah. Look at that,
Damn.
dude.
He
Yeah.
wears her like a condom.
I mean, that lady is small.
She's
Kelsey
probably like
Henson.
5'8". He's like, what, 6'9"?
Yeah, that's true,
He used to be
that's
a
true.
basketball player.
I mean,
He's a big dog.
He's a fucking. I mean, that's.
That's wild. She got that tattoo on her arm. Lets you know she's into pain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Shaq was with. There's that picture of Shaq with Hoops, of course, and then Sherry O'Neal, who's the mother of his children. She was pretty small, which many.
Wait, Hoops from Flavor Flav?
Shaq fucked her. You haven't seen that picture? Oh, it's a legendary picture.
But the mountain probably
You
does.
think
He probably does like deltoid extensions
Shaq
with her.
Hoops. Yeah. Oh, she's so. I mean, I used to beat off the Hoops all the time.
Look at how
She's
tiny
right there. It's
she
right
is.
there. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely jacked off the Hoops the most.
He's the biggest person I've ever encountered. Not like if he wants to leave a conversation, he just stands up straight.
Okay, I'm done now. Honestly,
incredible.
Look at that.
look
That's
at
insane.
Dude,
I mean-
piggyback rides must be so fun, though.
Oh yeah. Now, did you guys do any beating off to Flavor of Love?
Yeah, Hoops was top.
Hoops was number one,
top
right?
tier.
Yep.
I even caught one from New York in a weird phase.
Early New York. Actually, you know what? Early, and then back when she had the hilariously huge tits.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was the peak era of trash TV for like middle school beating off.
Yeah.
And the music videos too.
And the girl that pooped in the house.
Of course. Oh, then there was that bitch that Mike. I had seen a different one who had been on a different reality TV show. She was on like, fuck. What was that? It was like, was it Blind Date or like...
Blind Date ruled.
I think it was Blind Date. It was like on UPN.
Yeah, Blind Date
and they would just
ruled.
put them together, and it was like...
Roger Lodge?
Yes,
Robert
yes.
Lodge?
So there was... One of them had huge tits, and she was on Blind Date, and she also was in pornography. So I had jacked off to her a couple times.
Yeah, there was one called... do you remember the one that was on the cruise ship? Where they'd go on a date on a cruise ship?
No.
Dude, it was horrible, but I loved it.
Was that like Rock of Love at Sea or something like that?
No, it was before Rock of Love. This was like, it was in the Blind Date era.
Yeah,
and
this
it was right when I was able to really push one out to cable TV.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were all very lucky. These kids will never know what it's like to have to jack off to just regular TV, and you could do some of that.
And that relates to the ESPN2
Shipmates.
programming.
Shipmates.
Like
Yep.
the ESPN2 programming came in huge to be
Yeah.
the last button on the remote. Like during the day, it was World's Strongest Man. At night, it was World Series of Poker.
And then in the
like if you
mornings, it was that workout. Jay and I watched it, the Kiara, whatever her name is.
Like
that
on
she
the
was in
beach?
Playboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
My stepdad used to watch that to get chubbed up. It was wild. I forget what her name is.
You're not gonna find it. It's all right.
Yeah, if you do beach workout, I forget what her name is on ESPN, but she was in fucking Playboy, and you was like, I don't think Kiara is her name. I might be wrong.
You want
What
to
a
talk about
rush
Playboy?
at that time to find out that some hot girl from the TV did Playboy or like did porn.
Right.
You had to find out this like through some miracle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you would like plan a time to be able to search it.
I remember peak for me, because I'm a little older than you guys, Jenny McCarthy did Playboy when she was doing Singled Out.
Yeah,
And everyone was like,
yeah. Oh, see, that's interesting because you're right. Because I always existed in a world where I could see Jenny McCarthy's
nah,
tits.
man, I remember, shout out James Goss. He was a year older, and his dad had Playboy, and he secured the bag.
Respect.
And then we all went over there and looked at it in a group.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, I'm going to go home.
Well, I better be hitting the road.
I think mom's doing baked chicken tonight.
I got a couple meetings. I'm tied up.
I got to go think about school.
Was there a moment
No
like
group
when
jerking
you
off? Go ahead.
group jerking? But like, was there a moment like when you found out that she was going to be in Playboy, where you like strategized with your friends?
Oh, yeah,
and it was
dude.
like, we need a plan to
I think-
acquire this asset.
I think we put in more thought to that than the American government did into Iraq. We're like, here's what we do. Once it's secured, we'll meet up at James's house. Peel off one by one. It was awesome, man. When you found out, when one of your friends' dads had either porn or nudie mags,
We have
That's
intelligence
good-
that
that's
Jenny
good stuff.
McCarthy's going to be showing tits.
full tits,
gotta get
it was
in there.
awesome. That might be the best Playboy reveal of my life. Just how it timed out.
Shannon Elizabeth actually was perfect.
Massive.
Because
Massive.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you saw her tits in American Pie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that didn't matter. You wanted
Yeah,
more.
you wanted more. I was a hungry little dog. Oh boy, did I jack off to that quite a bit too. Shannon Elizabeth.
What's she up to now?
Let's find out.
You
Do you guys
probably
think
get
she's
her.
an
I hope she
anti-vaxxer?
got out safe.
Good call.
No.
She seems like she'd be into something weird.
I don't know.
Oh, professional poker player. Oh man,
Nice.
she's still looking good.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my god.
It was like her and Jessica Alba. For
Yes.
that,
Yes.
Yeah.
that period.
But yeah, you could see her tits in real life, unlike Jessica Alba.
Oh, she's married to.
To who?
Let's
Let's find him and fuck him up, dude.
Divorced, 05.
Whoa!
No, now she's married to some guy named Simon Borchert.
No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's kind of.
Oh yeah, he's a hottie.
He's all right. Yeah, fuck. Damn, I guess I can't fuck Shannon Elizabeth.
They got a good life. Oh, stop! It's all right.
No,
Dude, when I first met
I'm in a bad mood now.
when I first met Shane, he would come around and talk about this. Like when we'd be on the road, he'd talk about this Instagram model named Sierra Sky.
Yeah.
And I texted him out of the blue. I was on the road, and it just like I had a eureka moment, and I texted him. I was like, "Yo, you could probably bang Sierra Sky now."
Wow. Ooh.
I was like, "Shane, get after it."
Has he tried?
No, But
He
I'm
really
just
does
saying.
have a Fox News penis. That man loves a blonde bitch, dude.
Yeah.
He's
but I'm
just
telling you, when our friends get famous enough, you're kind of like I aim you at Shannon Elizabeth.
if she was single, I would 100% try and fuck Shannon Elizabeth. That would be awesome.
That'd be so random if you go, do you know who Stavvy's dating? And you know the naked girl from American Pie? You go, what?
That would be a dream come true.
Even if I told Katie that, I go, you know who I just hung out with? Stavros and Shannon
I was
Elizabeth.
just getting burgers with Shannon Elizabeth and Stav.
She's just there. She's like in this apartment.
She goes, hi, Shannon. And you go, you know that moment you go,
I know.
yeah, hi.
So
be
is she like recording the next episode,
Yeah.
or is it? Oh
no,
no.
no.
Oh, no. She goes, we came down from Baltimore.
We're decorating the house, and it's just like a whole thing.
Well, I'm decorating the house. You're helping. I'm like not letting her.
It's
I'm
true.
like,
It's her project.
You guys are actually getting into it like a couple.
yeah.
You go, I didn't say that. I didn't say it like
I
that.
know it's my for the last time. It's my house. It's
Dude, that's
both
so
our
funny.
fucking
You
house.
leave and you're like, like you and like Tara Reed. Oh,
Yeah.
Tara Reid might be like, I don't know, you know. It's like
That's so funny.
Tara Reid, you know, she had that thing where her titty popped out.
She kind of went through the ringer there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
listen.
but that's why I think little bargain bin.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do
No.
it. I'm holding out for Shannon getting divorced.
Shannon Lizzie.
Tara Reid was in American Pie too, wasn't she? Wasn't she?
Who?
Or did you just feel like she was?
Feels
Tara
like she
Reid,
was.
yeah.
Tara Reid, she
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Right?
She was the girlfriend of Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
That's right. Man, that guy. Nothing happened after that. After American Pie.
What are you talking about? He had two fucking, he had Sandlot and American Pie. That's better than most.
Yeah, was he Rookie of the Year too?
Yes.
No, he
That's a
looked
different
like him.
guy.
Major League.
No,
wait,
no, it was Rookie
little,
of the Year.
Little Big League. I'm thinking of is
This
the
is
other one.
awesome.
It wasn't
All
him.
similar
Different
looks.
kids.
Different kids. Benny the Jet Rodriguez was not Little Big League or Rookie of the Year.
Dude,
Rookie of the Year only.
I think Rookie of the Year was the one in American Pie. Actually,
No.
I don't think it was this guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
check.
that's
That
not
might
the guy
be true.
that's not the guy from American Pie. That's a
Yep.
different guy.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. He was yeah. Rookie of the Year, my boy. And that was a great movie. That's a classic. It's on VHS at your doctor's waiting room movie.
Yes.
I saw that at shout out to Dr. Salihi. I think he's still with us.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Thomas Ian Nichols and pre-crazy Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Was he in
wow.
American Pie? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
American Pie. I was wrong.
Yep.
Damn,
It's all
Rookie
right.
of the Year and American Pie is a big get. And he was in Rules of Attraction, good movie.
Yep.
Halloween Resurrection, guy's doing all right.
I don't think so, man. I don't think it worked out the way he wanted to. And he was a handsome guy too. Look, he's looking rough these days.
He's 2 years older than me. That's nuts.
Shannon Elizabeth, 7 years older, looks so much better than this guy. I literally
Can't
am
wait
going
for
to
that
be.
chapter of your life.
I'm pissed off I can't date Shannon Elizabeth. She's happily married. If she was divorced, I would. I'm not even joking. Start planning on how to try.
You would
and
probably reach out through UTA.
Yeah. Can we set a meeting up?
Yeah. You set a meeting, you go, I love pie.
I have a project I'm working on. And I just start taking my buttons off.
Because it doesn't work like it used to.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I set up a webcam in the corner of the room. Just like old times.
You're playing Blink 182.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel
I
bad.
guess this is getting old.
I guess this is getting sucked off.
That's going to make me laugh later, just thinking about walking in the apartment and being like, hey, Stavvy. Hi, I'm Dan.
He's in the shower. Like, yeah, no, stop. I'll be out in a minute.
And you go,
Oh, Stav said to get you guys some liquid deaths.
are you?
He's told me all about you.
Are you? I'm sorry. This is crazy. You look like Shannon Elizabeth. Dude, that happened to me. This happened to me years ago at Eastville when it was still at the East
Yes,
4th,
yes,
4th,
yes.
And, 4th Street and 2nd Avenue. And I was hanging out with Chris Tinkle, comic that lives in LA now. But he was hanging out and we were like drinking. And this girl was around. And you guys are too young for this, but there was Real World Seattle. There was this black dude, Steven, and then the girl's name I forget, but she slapped Steven in the face. Fuck, look up Real World Seattle.
Yeah,
Eileen, I think her name was Eileen, and Real World Seattle, and we're like drinking and hanging out at the bar or whatever. Irene. We're like hanging out, and I just go, whatever, Irene from Real World, and she goes, that's me. And she was like hanging out at the bar with it, and I was
That's hilarious.
Wait, you're Irene from the Real World? And she's like, yeah. I was like, you got Lyme's disease or some shit. She goes, yeah.
You knew facts about it.
She was like, because that was like one of the last seasons I really watched The Real World.
Wait, Irene McGee, who went to Georgetown University?
Yeah, but I go, what are you going to slap Steven Irene? And she goes, that is me.
That is me. I did do that.
So yeah,
I've had that twice drunk.
That's
one
awesome.
time, my buddy and I were at the a bar on 79th Street near Stand Up New York called like the Dubliner or like the Dublin House. It's the Dublin House. And we were outside smoking a cigarette, and this guy was talking to two girls, and I was like, he asked to bum a cigarette. I was like, whatever, Mark Cuban. You are Mark Cuban.
It was Mark
And
Cuban?
he goes, no. He's like trying to deny it, and my buddy was like, you are Mark Cuban. And then when he's leaving, he's like, I'm Mark Cuban. And
That's
we're like,
hilarious.
we were fucking drunk.
Dude, Shark Tank, here's an idea.
I was like,
give me
Mavs.
$400 to buy pussy. Come on, Mark.
I gave him the idea for squatty potties right then and there.
You a big squatty potty guy, man?
Oh my God. I have a travel squatty potty.
We gotta go bidet too, though.
I'm shout out to.
Yep. Well, you know, they haven't renewed, so bleep that out.
But if you listen to the Soder podcast, yeah, it's great. Dude, the bidet is a game changer.
Big bidet guy. Wow. Between the squatty potty and the bidet, you got some real nice.
I can get my butt sucked, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. You need you need to go next level, dude. Get that Japanese shit.
Oh, dude,
different settings, pulsating.
You just create a whole ass sauna. You have like infrared
Steam.
light in the bowl. Just like
No,
showing
you
up
just
at
need
the
to get
grundle.
you need to get a NASA tube.
Yeah.
That's what they use on the fucking. Like,
Suck all this shit out of my ass.
Sucking the shit pure out of my ass.
That sounds pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, you don't shit like a young man. You were that's a bit you're doing on your special too, but you know it is harder to shit.
Dude, taking a dump is harder.
It's hard, man.
It's hard.
You gotta get fiber in your diet.
Taking a break from weed, I'm not as regular.
Weed helps you shit.
I think
Weed was providing fiber all these years.
Yeah, you were eating it.
I was high on fiber.
How's it been? Because it's insane to me that you are not smoking weed. You were a guy that I can't, I
used to just come in here and fucking take wax on my one hitter as we were talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be back.
How many months is
by
this?
the time this episode comes out, I'll be back.
How many months has it been?
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 months.
You ever consider keeping it rolling or no?
Well, I took on Memorial Day weekend, I was like, just home for the weekend. And I was like, I kind of want to smoke.
Yeah.
And Katie's like, smoke a little bit. And I took I did it like 3 times. I would take like 1 or 2 hits. And then I was like,
You were like, oh, fuck.
I was like,
Feels like the first time.
I was like watching a Pierce Brosnan movie. I was watching a Pierce Brosnan James Bond, and I was loving it.
It's
That's
96
awesome.
again. Holy shit.
It's
I was
awesome,
like, dude, he runs like a chick. We watched that. We got high and watched that. We got high and watched that Jennifer Lopez Atlas movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's nothing better than getting high and watching bad movies.
I love it, dude. I'm tough. It's tough. I'm going sober right now, and and Eldis was asking me about this. We've been having conversations. Like, don't you feel so much better? It's like I want to smoke weed every day. I was like, I wait every night when I'm just chilling. I'm throwing a movie on or I'm watching hoops. Let me smoke.
I'm excited for the 2nd of June. That's when I get home from Columbus, and that's when it's fucking on.
Time to legalize it.
I'm going to get super into it like I'm in high school again. I'm iron like a lion. Not in Zion, though. Let's talk about that. Yeah, no, I'm excited to like come back. And then Fully Loaded tour I'll be smoking.
Oh, yeah. You'll be chiefing, brother. So do you ever think you'll ever go? You think you'll cycle on and off, or you think you're back?
I'll probably do that. I like
Nice.
that. I like taking like 2 months off. It was fun.
This Katie, is she a big?
She smokes play video games.
Oh, respect.
So she was like, we'll play Rocket League, and then she'll like
That's
disappear and come back
awesome.
all like.
That's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. She's
Yeah.
like, my reaction time's too fast. I got to level the playing field on these hoes. It's like handicapping.
Yeah, she's a scratch golfer.
Yeah.
No,
I'm giving you 5 aside.
with Rocket League, it's like you different shots.
You get in the zone, yeah.
Yeah,
you
where you're like,
get
oh, come off
artistic
the
with
wall, and then you miss.
The geometry of this game,
Dude,
is
I don't know.
amazing.
I don't know what it says about me that the times I've the most wanted to be in a stable, long-term relationship is you describing getting high and playing video games with your girl, and Eldest being talking about getting high and watching movies with his wife, and I'm like, whoa, you could do that with the person you love and not just your friends, and that's literally the same way.
We were laughing so hard at that movie Atlas with Jennifer Lopez. Because she just gets thrown in this machine, and she's like, and they like send her to this planet. And Katie was acting out how she would just pass out if that was her. Yeah. She'd be like,
like a goat.
It was making me, it was making me fucking cry laugh. Because she was going, and they're like, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Getting in the riff zone with your beloved, that sounds great, man.
Or it's also, that's how you get inside jokes. Because then you're like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah. That is nice, man. You ever get fucked up with your bitch, JP?
Recently, I've been, I'm a non-drinking, non-smoking boy mostly, but I dabble in mushrooms, and I had my first like nervous mushroom experience recently because I was doing it with her, and it was like her first time.
Oh, first time ever.
And the whole time I'm thinking like, is she having a good time? Is the weather not right? Is it too cold? Is this the right movie? No, Harry Potter's too scary. We got to put on something else. And dude, it is.
Yeah. You can't do magic on mushrooms.
Yo, that's true.
It's already called magic mushrooms.
That's
you can't bring in more magic.
Children singing "Something Wicked This Way Comes."
No.
You can't have that.
Interesting.
No, you need something light and fluffy.
No, it's like I gotta put on a video of the redwood forest right now. This is good.
Yeah, I remember we were all doing fucking mushrooms to celebrate the special. JP, Eldest, we were all there. We rented a house and we're just on a pool. We're fucked up. We're having a barbecue. Literally one of the best days of my life.
Yeah.
And we were like, JP had just disappeared and we walked inside. He had cranked the AC up as high as it goes. He was watching videos of Ireland on mushrooms.
4K.
He was watching 4K drone footage of Ireland, and it had like Irish music. It was like, it was like no one will believe us if this is what JP does.
Look at those cliffs.
The cliffs of
Dover. Of course,
God, that
JP,
was so
you're
fucking
fucking
awesome.
losing your mind.
That was so fucking beautiful. I laughed so long.
Oh, kiss my Blarney Stone.
He walked. There was like a park by the place we were staying. He walked, dunked a little ball through the thing, and came back.
Had to throw one down.
Dude, I love
he was on mushrooms. He's like, I have to dunk, and I have to watch videos of Ireland.
Damn, dude.
You just become your true self.
That is pretty sick, though. These videos rule.
Yeah, this is good
very
stuff.
Very high and put this on Sunday.
This
Highly
is
recommend.
good stuff. This is good stuff.
With
Eldest,
calming music.
Yes.
Yeah. Eldest, take this out. You're disrupting the podcast guests.
A nice 8 hours.
Ability to fucking fuck. I had some kind of psychedelic story until I remembered JP's hilarious watching.
I haven't done mushrooms in a while. I'm due. I'm due for a big trip. I think Ari, Shafir, and I are going to get a house and then have Vecchione come with us.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Launch
Open up
him
his
for the
mind.
first time.
Oh, dude. Vecchione on
Peel
mushrooms
away the
sounds
layers.
awesome. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Vecchione hasn't done it.
Never.
It'd be fun to have him around, just not do them, and just think you have a cop in the house.
He's like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys?
It's like shining a flashlight.
Our pupils are just shot. Mike, are you mad?
Can I see your ID?
Yeah. Don't try to single leg shoot on us.
He just whispers cryptic stuff into a walkie-talkie while you guys are tripping. It's like,
we got it. The big one's down.
We've got two bogeys. We've got two bogeys in the living room right now.
Huh?
What if he just fucking does psychedelics and he's like, I've wasted my whole life, and he does like enroll into the police academy, and he just becomes who he looks like he should be.
I don't want to do tight jokes anymore. I want to do long rambling stories.
I want to do, or he's like, I'm going to do voices. I go, don't.
Yeah. What if he grows his hair out, grows a beard?
That'd be sick, dude.
Loses a ton of, stops working out, becomes
gets into
vegan.
his fucking India Beatles era.
Yeah.
Him and Shane Moss do like this psychedelic tour.
It's crazy how long his beard is.
Yeah, I'm Italian, so my beard grows really fast.
Yeah, good. This is 3 days.
It's down to my navel.
Yeah, dude.
Did you know that we're all one energy?
I'm trying to remember. Fuck. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? I feel like I was really scared one time on drugs, but
didn't you accidentally do like way more?
Yeah,
than you thought,
but that wasn't. That was when you just have something in your brain, you can't scratch it. I mean, one time I thought it was an eighth, which was still a lot.
Yeah,
but I took a quarter.
Jesus,
I did the math wrong.
7
Jesus.
grams.
And it was when I had fucked my foot up. Yeah, it was. I don't know how I fucked it up, and I
The
was
heroic dose is 5 grams.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's the Cormac McCarthy. Or who is it? Terrence McKenna.
Terrence McKenna.
Yeah, I literally Shut was living here at the time, and remember our fucking sound bar just wouldn't work sometimes, and I was too high to fix it.
Oh no!
I was watching Thor Ragnarok. This is when I hurt my foot, and what I had found was we used a PlayStation 2 at the time, so I plugged headphones into the PlayStation controller, and I was holding it, and I was like. Yeah. And then Shut came in. He was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I was like, "Oh, Ryan." I was like, "Ryan, can you get me a Gatorade, please?"
The antidote.
Please get me a Gatorade and some Doritos.
That's so funny.
You reached for the cure of just bodega snacks.
Well, because my foot was fucked up, so I couldn't
You were pinned down.
I was just on the couch and I couldn't move, and I was like, and I was too on drugs to figure out how to maneuver. Like, I think I was using an office chair. It was like it had just happened, and I thought it was gonna get better.
Yeah,
I didn't know I'd torn like a fucking something in my foot.
Chris Hemsworth is talking to you through the screen like, Stavros,
Yeah.
I need your help for a mission.
Dude, I literally was seeing like things in 2 dimensions. Like I was seeing flat. Like I was thinking of myself as a 2-dimensional.
The world
entity.
just looked like the sphere.
It was
where
black and
everything
white.
is, like,
No,
imprinted.
I'm not even kidding. I was seeing myself as a black and white entity that was like getting smashed by a giant. Shit was getting smashed by a giant hammer, and I was flat, and I was just like disappearing. You know that like where it's like a helix and you kind of disappear into shit.
When
Where,
Wile E.
like,
Coyote gets flattened and he like floats to the ground or
it's
something
not
like
even that. It felt more like Fantasia or like.
Or in Superman where he puts Zod in that like.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah, for real. But not even because it was like in Super Smash Brothers. There's that one. There is the 2D character. I don't remember what the fuck he's called. Mr. Something, Eldis. We've really.
Yeah, you've really got to Google on today.
Not Mario Kart, you fucking prick.
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Samus.
No. You're not gonna figure it out. It's fine. Whatever. But anyway, it was fucked up. It was very fucked up. I was way too high, but it wasn't even a bad trip. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't remember. I can't remember what it was. But
Voices from beyond being like, the Albanians are the rightful heirs to the Aegean.
no,
bad trip.
never that. Never
How
that.
good did you feel when you came out of it, though?
I felt awesome, dude. I felt like I really had felt like I had not learned anything from that trip, but that I had experienced. Like I felt new and fresh.
Yeah, it's like you become. It's Wizard of Oz.
It felt kind of like
you
that.
were all there.
Yeah.
How does you were there? And there was Gatorade and Doritos, and I was a 2D character.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy. It felt like a roller coaster ride of like I didn't feel in control of my mind,
Oof.
and I was hoping I would just come back.
Yo,
and
dude,
it was awesome.
I was on some subreddit where a woman was like, I did too many drugs and was in psychosis for like 10 years.
Holy shit.
She's like, and then now I'm back. It was AMA. It was Reddit, Ask Me Anything. And this woman was like, I lost my mind and I'm back now. Ask me anything. And
Holy
they were like,
shit.
What did you do? I think it was either acid or something. And she was like, I snapped and I kept thinking I was in a dream. So I kept showering and like doing all this stuff. And it lasted like years.
That's crazy.
And she's like, then I finally came back. And you're like, God damn, to come back and be like, hey guys, shit, sorry. Oh, fuck.
What was I doing?
How did the midterm elections go?
Yeah. Is Al Gore still our president? Oh, brother.
Sit down, sister.
I knew a guy who claims that happened to him. He was like, yeah, I just tripped for 2 years.
No.
And he's like, and he failed all his classes. We were in college when this happened, and like he was failing all his classes. He was already on probation, so like he had this paperwork that said he was failing. He was going to get kicked out of school, but he just like went to Kinko's and got in the zone and like faked all the paperwork like masterfully to make it say that he passed, and he like stayed in school.
That's
What?
It's a nice catch me if you can.
How does that even...
druggy forgery?
To who? What did he
They go
forge?
back, they go, this is all just nothing in crayon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like clearly whited out in ballpoint pen.
But he's all high, so he's like, this is genius.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
they're
drawing
like,
of Godzilla's with a boner.
Sir, did you think this was going to trick us?
All right, let him walk at graduation. Who cares? There was this guy I read a subreddit of like one of the psychedelics. I think it was LSD, and like the top one is like these guys who were in Brooklyn. They were hanging out. They did a lot of acid like at night and into the morning. They were on a rooftop in downtown Brooklyn having a great time with each other. They were friends for, like from college, whatever. Have a great trip, and then they're on the roof of their building, and 9/11 happens.
Oh, dude, look at that plane that's flying. Oh, fuck.
dude, that's crazy. To have
By the
to
way, if you're
process
tripping,
that.
that was early in the morning.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like up late. You're
Yeah.
like, stayed up all night
trip.
doing acid.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
that's true. Maybe this guy was
He was
lying.
America's a superpower. We're never. Oh my god.
Yeah. If only America would feel some modicum of justice for how they treat the third world. Oh no! I did it! I wish my dick was huge. Knowing how
I talk, I would be like, yeah, it's a cool thing about the towers is you always know where you're going with the tower. Oh my god! Yeah, that idea of watching that fucked up.
Oh my
With
god!
that perfect crystal clarity.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, and then he could probably, it was probably annoying because they probably heard all the Muslims celebrating in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know, that Donald Trump saw, where they were all, that's my favorite. Those are my two favorite.
I was on acid on the rooftop in Brooklyn.
Those are my two favorite.
They were having a party.
Well, I love the two awesome racist on both sides thing is the Arabs were going like ah, la 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 and celebrating in New Jersey from across the water, and this is my favorite. I've said this multiple times, but so many Greek people we would hear this that are like, every Jew that worked at the World Trade Center called out sick that day. It's like, really?
I've got a case of this sniffles.
Really? Every Jew called out of the World Trade
I
Center.
don't know if you noticed, but they all called out. It's a high holiday.
That was awesome. People would say that like it was like fact. Like
It's like, oh, you've got a paper trail on this, Demetrios? You've seen the records?
They all they say no, that I'm sick. I'm not coming. Who do you think did it? Huh? It's simple, very simple. Yeah, dude, I love.
It would be great if the real conspiracy was that Jews and Arabs have always got along. And they've just tricked the rest of us to think we hate them.
Yeah,
They're like, God damn, we really thought to go.
We both hate pork. It was right in front of your faces the whole time.
What's the one link?
Oh, pigs have been behind it the whole time.
What do you think we've been every Friday night and Saturday? Come on, we do.
Yeah, man, pig is delicious. I mean, I feel bad because they're smart, but they say it's a dirty animal, which it can't be any dirtier than fucking chicken.
Cows?
Cow seems like more noble, honestly. I'm kind of with the Hindus on that one. The cow is a noble beast, but it is so delicious.
It's so good.
Oh my God, I'm not going to eat steak. And they're not as smart. I feel like pigs, everyone says they're like
Cows
dogs.
got nothing going on.
Yeah,
Cows will just stand there in a field all day.
You wonder the first guy that killed a cow, if they're like, well, the cow's stupid. We're not going to kill it. And he's like, I don't know. It just looks good.
It looks fucking tasty, dude. But I don't know. I feel bad. But everyone says pigs are like dog level intelligence. You could like teach a pig.
And they're like
tricks
kind of
shit.
cute when you clean them up.
Yeah.
Like they make okay pets.
I know. Sorry, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I know. Pork belly's so good, though.
So good. If you don't have to do the dirty work,
Yeah.
if you don't have to slaughter the pig.
Yeah.
But if you do, you're like, sorry. And the pig's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I was trying that for a little bit where I was saying I'm not going to eat an animal unless I would feel comfortable killing it myself. It was like chickens, no problem.
No
Chicken's
problem.
I'll
easy.
chop the head off
Fish.
chicken.
Fucking idiots.
Fish.
They're like people that publicly FaceTime.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't care. You're done.
Publicly FaceTime, just have it down and like talking.
Dude, what's
Oh, yeah.
I always like to get over people's shoulders when they're doing it.
Yeah.
If I'm like walking behind them, I'll be like, and they're like, because they're just walking with their earbuds, and they're like, I know, it's insane that Sarah did that.
Yeah, why aren't you just talking on the phone?
Just
at
call
that
them.
point? Call them. Put it in your pocket. You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm an old-fashioned phone guy.
Those are chicken heads, dude.
Yeah, dude. Bark, bark.
Chickens are the speakerphone of the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with chickens. I'm glad every chicken.
I can't wait until I kill a turkey.
Let me catch a turkey.
Ooh.
I don't fuck with turkeys. I also don't find them that delicious, though, to be honest.
What?
Ugly beasts.
You think they're tasty?
Say, dude.
You guys like turkeys? Kind of overrated.
Dark meat's all right.
It's all
Dark
right.
meat's pretty
I
good.
like white meat.
Little
I'd
gravy.
rather. You like white meat turkey?
Little gravy on
Love
that
it.
bitch.
With gravy or what?
Yeah.
Ain't too bad.
I love it on a fucking Sammy, on a little
Okay.
sticky white bread with some fucking mayo.
Okay.
You have turkey kielbasa, so you feel like you're not eating unhealthy food. It's a nice little psychological
You know
trick.
what? I do have turkey. I have turkey versions of delicious pig.
Also, I'm a nap boy, dude. Hit me with that tryptophan.
Oh, the fentanyl.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah, it's meat fentanyl.
Yeah,
Respect. I don't know. I just feel like turkey's one of the most overrated
it's
meats
not
of
bad.
all time.
But if I think about how cute
Rank
duck
it
is,
in meat.
can't do it.
Oh, turkey's not a top 3 meat.
It's not even.
It's a filler meat.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going just meats, beef,
Pork.
beef, pork, even chicken is better than turkey.
Yeah.
100%.
Beef, pork, a fatty fish. Like,
Are we including fish in the meats?
yeah, everything. Like, right, where does
Yeah.
turkey come? It might be the bottom meat.
It's way
bro.
behind salmon.
Way behind. It's not
Yeah,
even a
salmon's
fucking
good.
discussion. It might be the
turkey-
last meat. What are you putting over? What are you putting over? it?
Dog.
Yeah.
You put it over dog.
All right, dog.
Put
I'll
it
give
over
you.
dog. I think you're also putting it over bugs.
Bug meat.
Bugs. Rabbit is pretty good.
Rat meat.
You know what
duck
sucks?
meat.
Venison.
Duck
Venison
meat's
is
good.
not good.
Venison's not good.
Yeah, venison's
bison
game.
is a little tough. I put turkey over bison.
Bison is like, you get a shitty burger, you get the bison burger
I
at the
can't.
diner.
I can't go with you there. But at least you found something you could rank it over.
Yeah, but turkey, I'll rep turkey, dude.
Well, you know, hopefully there's some meat questions here, Elders. And if not, you know, I have something for our beautiful panel to help them with.
Spirited
We've got
meat
two
debate.
experts. We've got a man briefly, you know, we've got a man who's paused a 16-year relationship with marijuana for 2 months. Is it longer than 16 years? How many years?
Oh, dude, I did the math. It's been 26 years.
26 years of smoking every day?
Yeah, we're close to.
I mean, there's no athlete. There's no athlete in a team sport with a 26-year career.
That streak, that
That's
makes
Tim Duncan plus 5.
that
But
makes
by the way, I just did to get my knee scoped. I'm coming back. I'm not done.
That's fucking beautiful, dude. Yeah, this is you playing baseball. You're in the minor leagues right now.
Yeah, I'm just back down with like the Allagashi fucking water dogs, and then I'll be back hitting big time, dude.
You're buying AirPods for all the players in the clubhouse.
All these young Dominican dudes are like, he told me so much. He come down here and tell me not
That
to.
Soder hit the home run to opposite
Oh
field.
man, gringo loco, man, he fucking knows, bro.
Well, when you're smoking weed again, we gotta have you back for Kush Brothers.
Yes.
That's where
Oh, yes.
that's where we go over the news of the day, high as shit.
Oh.
We solve the problems of the world.
Dude, I'll be back. I'll be smoking fucking big old doinks out in Amish country.
R.I.P.
Go watch On the Road. Watch, of course, JP in
This
JP
week.
MCDADE in
Watch it.
Brooklyn.
July 17th.
Share it. You know, tell all your friends about it. This is Eldis's first legitimate producer's credit, I believe.
right.
Isn't that right, Eldis?
Oh yeah, I don't even know what credit I have.
You were-
Albanian producer.
No, he was on literally on my Netflix special. We credited Eldis as the production Albanian.
That's great.
On Netflix, it says production Albanian.
I love that.
Eldis Sula.
You
I
gotta call from
gotta
SAG,
update my
like,
IMDb.
Albanians are so proud. There's probably like a bench named after him. He goes back to Albania. They're like, we saw what you did.
Eldis, by the way, late to he took Adderall. That's another fun
remember
story.
that.
We were all getting ready the day of the special. Eldis, who was theoretically the road manager
Yeah.
and a producer on the special, he takes Adderall and is late. He's like, "Hey, can you guys go? I think I'm gonna have to meet you there." He just came to the fucking special.
I was still early. Whatever.
No, you weren't. You were not. Stop.
Come on, man. Second day of production, everything was well underway. It was under control. I had to hop in the shower.
It's already
real quick.
going.
The biggest thing of our lives. The biggest thing that was like. Anyway, whatever. Hilarious.
We're trying to track you down like James Brown before a tourist.
It's like it's the only organization where The artist is the one who's like making sure his tour manager is on time.
Where are you?
It's like,
He's like,
hey,
I'm
man.
fucking snorting rails of Adderall.
Maybe I did need to watch all of Captain Phillips that afternoon.
So funny. Just hyper focused.
It's an allegory for crony capitalism.
He goes, no, I wrote a sequel while I was watching it. I got it. It's a 3-act. I flushed it out.
Fuck. What a beautiful organization we have here. And this organization is investing big time in this man right here, JP MCDADE. So watch this special. We're putting
Dude,
it
the
on
mushroom dunker.
That's right.
We're putting it on my channel. It's available on my channel.
July 17th.
Go check it out. Tell your friends. Let's fucking do some advice, huh? LD?
Hello, Stav, eldest guest. 5th time's a charm, not gonna fuck it up. I am sober as of September, so I'm calling now in late April, which means I'm a little over 7 months sober from alcohol. I still smoke weed and occasionally will do mushrooms and whatnot. But the substance abuse, was really just, the alcohol was a problem. I've taken breaks off weed, a month or 2 long breaks, and yeah, it's a little hard to start, but then, it's fine, and I just kind of casually smoke, once or twice a week now. And anyways, my current issue is with my girlfriend, and is uncomfortable with me doing mushrooms more than once every 6 months. I've been saying, and I've started kind of doing them about once or so a month, and she has a major issue with it because she is quote unquote not a drug person, which is cool. I'm not asking her to do it. I'm not forcing her on her. I'm not taking a crazy amount of mushrooms.
You hear his voice she's wrong. I mean, which is fine or whatever, but I don't have a fucking gun to your head making you take mushrooms.
He goes, sorry, Wednesdays are trip days.
I mean, his fucking attitude is so funny. And he says he's a problem drinker. It's do you think maybe you're has the mushroom use ticked up since you stopped drinking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is she maybe making a good point? But anyway, let's just hear him out, I guess.
I'm doing 2.5 grams on my top end. And with mushrooms, it's one of those things for me where I really only want to do them once a month, because mushrooms are it's psychedelics are one of those things that you do them and I don't really want to do them again for a while. Anyway, she keeps conflating them to mushrooms to opioids and cocaine and methamphetamine. And whenever we have a discussion, she's oh, I'm really worried about you doing it because I'm worried what this is going to lead to. And I'm I just don't know how to tell her that. Yeah, I understand the alcohol was an issue in the past, but all of my other, me doing mushrooms, I've done mushrooms probably about a dozen times since I was 17, I'm 24 now.
Okay.
And I've done acid half a dozen times. And
so up until now, you've done them a dozen times in 7 years, but now you want to do them a dozen times in 1 year? Do you think maybe she's got a fucking point?
Man, this is the hardest part about relationships is you want to double down and be right.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you go away and you go, fuck, I was wrong. Fuck, I was so wrong. There's nothing worse than taking a solidified L in a relationship.
Yeah, you're on the record.
You go, fuck, yeah, no, whatever, man. I had that recently where we just got into a fight about something stupid, I didn't know the name of a bagel place.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've told you it 1,000 times. I was like, it doesn't matter. You should just help me out figure out what it is. And she was like, you're being ridiculous. And then an hour later, I walked in the room and I was like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
That's when you just roof the football in a street football.
Now no one plays.
Fuck you then.
Now no one plays because you're being a fucking dickhead. You're being the dickhead.
We agreed it was one hand touch, and now you want to change your. You know what?
But fuck you, Ed Hockley. What are you going to call me for holding? You fucking snitch.
Oh, I guess you're going to call it illegal defense next time.
She actually did a funnier thing, though. She found out what we ordered the bagel place, and then she bought a T-shirt from the website.
Hilarious.
She goes, now you won't forget.
Hilarious. Owned you, dude.
And you're just ruefully putting on the T-shirt
no,
I'm not going to turn down a great tea.
And I'm not going to lie, it's a great tea. And I always go oh, that's what it's
But
called.
a symbol of your defeat.
Yeah. It's crazy. No other loss do you have to wear the other team's championship.
Literally have to wear it.
I love it. It's a good shirt.
It's white, like,
and very funny that she did it.
Very funny.
It's
Great.
white,
Because we were still in the fight when she ordered it.
Really funny.
She's like, you know what? I'm
She
doing
can see the
rush
future.
delivery.
She can see the future.
Yeah,
That's
she knew.
awesome.
Well, also she knew, like, this guy's girlfriend's right.
Yeah.
She's basically just being like, hey, maybe calm down. You're like trying to quit weed. You're trying to quit alcohol.
Yeah.
You're supplementing it by doing mushrooms.
Well, let's. He got a little more, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Dan. But let's just see if he has any other pieces of evidence.
It's one of those things where, like, I've never been, like, felt remotely an urge to do them like I ever felt alcohol or
You are right now.
they're
That's what this fucking
they're
call's
not
about.
nearly as damaging as like alcohol or other drugs are, but she keeps comparing them to opioids, and I just don't know. Like, I don't know. It seems like the only reason for her, like the only way for her to be like really happy with me is like if I just fully give them up and I just never do them again. Which to me is like one of those things. It's like, yeah, I pick her over the mushrooms, but it also is like, I think she's being a little bit.
Yeah, also, like, she can't make me see the world for what it is. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't make Dark Side of the Moon sync up with Wizard of Oz.
It's like, hey, babe, can you go over to that tree? Yeah, can you make the bark move? Oh, no, you can't. So maybe.
Oh, you can't do that? Can you make me remember a conversation in 7th grade and have it make meaning right now?
Can you improve my posture for some reason? Is that something you could do? No, here's like the be all end all. Can you dunk a basketball?
Yeah.
That is, if you can dunk on her, she can't say shit.
That's a
but
good point.
If you're one of these 5'9" motherfuckers, no, like she's noticing that your habit is accelerating. And she
Yeah, I mean,
knows that you have had the issue in the past.
Can I just want to hear the end of his delusion, because it feels like he's trying to land the plane here, and I'd love everything he said has been dumber than the last.
And like psychedelics in general, and I just don't know how to like say, hey, yes, I know alcohol is a problem, but this is different, and I've never felt any urges to do them. I'm also really sensitive and careful, and like am really looking out for like any future addictions, just because it's like,
Okay.
This is cool. I honestly, I can completely relate to this guy because at 24 years old, that's exactly how I talked about alcohol all the time. Where I was like, it's not a problem. And like, she's mad that I'm going out and drinking till 3 a.m. with Joe List, and it's like,
do I drink every day?
Problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that when the sun goes down, I like to have a beer.
So you're saying it doesn't feel good when the warm shower water is hitting your back and the cold beer is hitting your lips before work?
And you're probably telling me that taking a hungover shower bath where it's just right on my face is bad for me.
People puke on Wednesday mornings. It happens.
Oh, I'm
Dry
supposed
heaving
to.
is healthy for your abs.
I'm not supposed to get high as fuck to dull the headache,
Yeah.
and then order $30 worth of greasy diner food.
Oh my god!
Delivered right to my door. What am I, a fucking animal?
What are you, my mom?
Yeah, you're being a fucking bitch.
What are you, my mom, who also pointed out that I had a problem a few years ago?
This bitch ass attitude is the reason Dad left. If this was a different situation, and if he was driving a car, and she was going, "Hey, you're speeding up," you wouldn't go, "God, it's not that I'd pick speed over you."
Okay, 75 is more than 72. Fine, if you want to be mathematical about it.
I'm telling you right now, just don't do mushrooms for like 2 weeks and go like, "Hey, I'm going to do mushrooms in March," and she'll be like,
that's the thing. It's like she's saying dome every 6 months, which, by the way, as someone who likes mushrooms, that seems very reasonable to me.
You mentioned Terrence McKenna. I think that was how frequently Terrence McKenna did mushrooms. It's like
the
twice a
Bible
year.
on it.
The foremost expert on it.
Like you're so right, Dan. You hear it in his voice, that addict rationalization, and he's also like, he's framed it so many times like, how do I explain to her it's not that bad? And it's like, yeah, dude, we were just talking about huffing computer dust. There are things that aren't that bad that you can abuse. And he just said he's done them from the time he was 17 to 24, he's done them a dozen times, and now he wants to do them every month.
And listen, and I'm going to tell you this as your young father, because I could have been your father had I fucked young.
Absolutely.
At 17, I could have been your father. 17 years older than you. I just stopped smoking. I'm about to be 41, and it took my therapist going like, "Hey, maybe take a break from weed to think about it." And I was going, I had this energy. Well, I don't even know about that because how am I going to relax when I get home from the road?
Yeah.
So that energy like sticks with you. And when I quit smoking weed, I was like, yeah, I probably needed to do that.
Yeah.
I needed to reframe how I'm going to come back to it, but that's all she's asking you to do is just reframe how you look at mushrooms.
And it's like, dude, you just quit drinking, and his argument is like, I don't feel the urge to do them that much, and it's like that's the most like an addict that's just speaking in circles. His entire call is that he's feeling the urge to do them more.
Yeah.
And she's saying, don't do them that much.
Yeah, man.
So, like,
you're literally just saying, I'm doing it because I like it. I could stop anytime I want.
Yeah. And it's like, if you really forced me to, I guess I would pick you over mushrooms. And it's like, dude, so to summarize here, you're fully in the wrong, okay?
Yeah.
Like, it is a little much to be doing mushrooms every fucking month. She's not even saying don't ever do them. You're putting that on her.
Yeah.
She said, I'd prefer if you did them every 6 months, which, again, totally reasonable. I felt that way where I was like, I've skipped doing mushrooms because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm even going to do mushrooms for a year, which I'm just like, I don't need to necessarily do them. They're not as bad as those other things. But I'm like, look, if I'm going to commit to being sober for a year,
Go
I'm going to
100%.
commit to, everything.
Yeah.
So, like, just chill.
That's so huge and this guy even is sober from alcohol, but like that's so huge. The 90% of getting sober is just being honest with yourself,
Yeah.
like
Right,
eliminating
right.
bullshit. It's like
But also, you
clearly,
can come back to it, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. Trust me.
She's
By the
not-
time this episode's hit the airwaves,
Yeah, Dan's
Yeah.
only sort of learned his lesson from he's
I'm high as shit as we speak. As you're watching this right now, your boy's high as fuck.
But yeah, dude, you are being a little unreasonable, and you said you're very sensitive and looking out for future addictions. Well, here's a big one, bro. You're not. You're willfully ignoring this, and she's making a point. Don't do mushrooms every fucking month, especially not when you're clearly trying to replace. And I know it's not the same as drinking, but anytime you're ratcheting up some kind of drug use when a different one is gone, that's a problem. Next question. Fucking this poor little drug addict.
Just a little heroin to take the edge off.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Stavvy Baby, long time listener, first time caller.
Thanks for calling,
I love
babe.
the podcast. Thank you for everything you do. Love the advice. Question for you. So I called in once already. I ranted this. I'm going to try not to do that this time. So my question pertains to a girl. About maybe a year ago, a little over a year ago, I ended up meeting the love of my life.
Nice.
Love this woman. She's smart. She's funny. She's easy to be around. All the things we look for from a long-term keeper of a lady. We've talked about having kids. We've talked about, family planning and doing life together. And long story short, recently she ended up pregnant. She's pregnant currently. And since then, in theory, we both wanted kids, but in practice now, we're both thinking about all the things we want to do, all the traveling we want to do, all the fun stuff that, having a newborn doesn't necessarily come easy with. So my question is, her and I both know we want to have kids. Definitely do, but we don't know if we want to have them now. But for some reason, whenever I talk to her about having an abortion or what have you, I get really pissed off, and I don't know why. I want to have kids with her. We talked about this. I love this woman, but I know we shouldn't have kids now. But hearing her talk about not going through it, just on a basic level, I agree with everything she's saying, but on a basic level, it pisses me off, and I don't really know why. Stav, what's wrong with me? Yes. Give me some advice if you have any. Thank you, guys.
When did he fucking send this in?
Said his first call was like a year ago.
No, he said he's been. I mean, they figured this out by now, hopefully.
Or there's going to be a bunch of states that made it illegal. So is he saying he gets mad when she says she wants to have an abortion?
Yes, when they talk about it. He's so basically saying
He wants her to have one.
No,
Didn't he
I
say
don't
when
think
I
so.
was
talked
confused by that
when I
too.
talked to her about having an abortion?
I think she wants. When they talk about it, he gets really mad. That's what I'm taking away from this.
yeah, it's okay. It's unclear if he wants her to have one or if she kind of wants to and he in theory wants to, but in practice, what I got from it is that he agrees that she should get an abortion or that it should at least be on the table, but he gets mad when it comes up.
Yeah.
And maybe it induces anger like in the heat of the moment. So I would think like just write down what exactly your thoughts are. Like when cooler heads are prevailing, like separately figure out what you actually want. Let her figure out what she actually wants, and then like kind of come to the table.
Yeah.
With some like sober,
Yeah, I mean,
rational
being
thinking.
angry is crazy, and like
But it's also very primal. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if she's pregnant and she's like, I'm going to have this, he's like going full monkey man.
Yeah.
And
But
he's
I
like,
can see it on both sides, the primal thing. Like, I can see, like, if you actually love a person and you want to have kids, and even though
Yeah.
you're like, maybe we should wait, you're like, you're not killing my kid. You fucking bitch. But then I could also see being like, I am not having a fucking kid. Like,
Yeah.
I can see being angry, like, come on, you gotta have it. You gotta. Like, I definitely
got
could see.
tickets to see Pearl Jam. I can't have a kid.
Yeah, I want to go to
coming back
fucking
to Red
Mexico.
Rocks.
Now,
The primal brain just being like, fetus have heartbeat at
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Baby. I take care of babies.
Just
So-
have fingernails.
like, he says he does. I'm really confused as to what the plan is here.
I don't know. This
Are
one's
they going to get
confusing.
borscht up? Are they not? Are they thinking about it? Because the clock's fucking ticking, brother. Usually that's the thing where
Yeah.
when you find out, it's pretty fucking clear what the move is. So I don't understand being angry. I mean, I think JP makes a good point. It's like, and it's a basic thing of like, think about why you're fucking angry. I can't fucking tell you.
Yeah.
I'd love to ask him.
This is a very difficult question to pose to a podcast.
Yeah.
This is something.
Why
that
am I angry when my girlfriend talks about abortion?
And I don't
I
mean
don't
to-
fucking know.
Best way I can say is talk to a priest. This isn't for a guy that tells jokes for a living.
No, I can. Dan, I think I can handle this one.
No. Back up.
This honestly is not even as bad as some shit we've hilariously dealt with.
This is where it would be convenient to be like Andrew Tate style idiots
Yeah.
on a podcast. Just be like, put her in a cage. Just tell her,
Bro, you're not thinking with alpha brain.
Yeah,
Take over the situation.
that baby is going to sense weakness in you.
it's true.
You need to put her in a shed.
So, yeah, dude, if you're asking me why you're pissed off, I could hazard some guesses. Like maybe you're not. Maybe because it could be a control thing, right? Ultimately, it's her fucking call.
Yeah.
And maybe you're realizing that even though you agree, you don't like the fact that you ultimately don't get to decide what happens.
Yeah.
It's her body. She's carrying the kid, and if she wants it, she'll keep it, and if she wants to get an abortion, she'll get an abortion. That could be a root of anger, right? Maybe there's an anger in you thinking you do want to, and then the other roots of anger is like realizing you don't want to, that I don't have this, right? I don't have this guilt about it. I got to be honest. Like, I have friends who grew up like Catholic or whatever, and it's like, and like a friend of mine had an abortion. I was like, all right, like cool, whatever. Like that sucks. That's gonna be hard for you. But I I just don't have that guilt. I didn't grow up religious.
It's just how you grew
I
up.
don't think of it as as murder. I honestly fucking don't. I don't think it's a fucking person. I think it's a little lump of fucked up cells, and that could ruin your life. That's how I look at it.
But he keeps peppering that they want kids.
And that might be it. It's like, hey, if we want kids, the timing's not great.
But sometimes you can't plan that timing.
And I kind of agree with that.
I feel
If you're with the person that you think you want to have kids with, you might have to fucking wait 10 years to go on a nice vacation. But timing's timing, bro. You shouldn't have been raw dogging if that's the case. That's a good point. He's with someone he really sees a future
The right
with.
person, and they both want kids. That's
Yeah.
like 99% of the whole equation.
There's no such. Yeah, I don't know, but that's tough. That's a
Although
tough
at the
question.
same time, it's like another statistic you see sometimes, like a lot of the people who get abortions are women who already have kids,
Yeah.
who don't want another one. So maybe this is just the flip side of that. It's like, hey, I want kids, but I'm
not
just
yet.
not ready,
Yeah.
right? Maybe her career. Who knows what her career is? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because it's easy for us to be like, I can have kids if it happens, but you know who really fucking bears the brunt of that shit? It's the woman. Always.
Yeah, the man is just. We're just there for cheering. We're the
so-
cheerleaders.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to be a mascot right now.
I'm gonna pass out like fucking Rocky for the Nuggets. Remember when they pulled him off the thing? He was like,
I'm not ready. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for the responsibility of tousling a child's hair at the dinner table occasionally. You know.
So that kind of might be. He might be in the position where he's having those thoughts of like, well, look, I'm with the person I want to be with, and timing's timing, but let's just have it. And she might be like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
And that might be where the getting pissed off is. And he might love her. And this also, this is a pretty fresh relationship. He said about a year ago, right?
Yes.
So they might have never had a disagreement of this level.
True.
Sure.
So he doesn't know how to confront her about something this serious. And maybe he's scared that it could cost him the relationship. And all this together leads to blind fury that he can't fucking, he can't diagnose. Maybe. That's our guess.
yeah.
But either way, good luck. Hopefully you figured it out.
God bless.
It's by the time this comes out,
Legalize it. Abortion.
you either hit Planned Parenthood or you're fucking going crib shopping.
Good fuck.
And we didn't get to you in a too timely of a manner. So
Sorry, buddy. Sorry it didn't come up on a previous episode.
Hope
yeah,
you're
we
not
got to
in
time
Missouri.
this for JP's special,
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah.
little later. Sorry,
Priorities,
man.
Need those YouTube clicks, baby. You understand.
All right, what else we got?
Legalize it.
Don't criticize.
Hey, Stav, eldest guests or guests. Yeah, I got a question for you guys. Sort of a situation with a girlfriend's friend. Yeah, so I've seen this girl a few times.
Awesome. Whatever this is going to be awesome.
She's one of my girlfriends. They're better friends, but they had some sort of argument. I didn't get a lot of detail. You know, girls argue a lot, but
Sure.
I come to find out
how they
that
are.
she's been telling my girlfriend that he wants her to break up with me. She thinks I give off a weird vibe, that I'm scary and I seem evil for some reason.
Evil.
I don't know where she's getting that from. I never really done anything wrong to her or really
That's a
in life.
wild
I
thing
kind
to
of have angry eyebrows.
That's the best
I don't know
have
if
angry eyebrows.
that's where she's getting it from. But yeah, I didn't think that I was going to hang out with this girl again. My girlfriend and her just been fighting, but they sort of made up. Probably see her again sometime soon. So I don't know what I should do when I'm around her. Should I just be a dick and be like, fuck you, bitch, why are you talking shit on me? Should I just pretend nothing's happened?
Definitely blow up on
Yeah,
her.
I don't know really how to go
Give
about
her-
it. Let me
give
know
her
what
more
you think,
fodder.
Stav. Thanks.
You should stare her down while you take a switchblade.
No. Give her the Thriller, dude. Put your arm around your girlfriend and walk around.
Yeah.
Give her the evil.
Oh yeah, be evil to her when your girlfriend isn't looking.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Sneak evil.
That's pretty funny.
Invite her over for dinner, and then you're just in your office in your apartment, just looking at a globe, like yes.
Turn around with 10 fingers. Ashley, I've heard you've been speaking to her regularly.
Loose lips sink ships, they say.
Yeah. Evil's a crazy thing to call someone that you don't really know.
Evil.
And just on a vibe.
Yeah. I know, I'm catching like evil vibes.
Like total evil
He's
vibes.
giving evil.
He's giving Dachau concentration camp guard.
He goes, do you understand that the most fertile plant is the one that you can break the easiest? He just talks to her like a James Bond villain. Hello, Carissa.
This is fucking wild. Have you guys ever been in the situation where a significant other's friends hate you?
I had one.
Yeah.
When I was in college. I don't know if they hated
me,
me,
too, brother.
but when I was in college, I was dating a girl in a sorority, and I was not in a fraternity. And her sorority sisters told her that she couldn't date me because I was a GD, a GDI.
Goddamn independent.
Anyway, bro,
How was the pussy?
it was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah,
No big
I
loss.
had a friend that, dude, I've had a couple. I've had friends whose significant other hates me. I had a friend whose wife did not like me. They were going to get divorced. I celebrated. They got back together.
Oh, classic.
The other
Can't
side.
put that toothpaste back in
Oh,
the tube.
celebrated and they're back together.
It's like we're getting
That's a
divorced.
classic
I was like-
Seinfeld episode.
And I was
dude.
like, yes!
The first one never takes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Fuck.
It sucks, dude. And it was like, I'm still friends with him. Not her, but him.
Yeah.
We have to see each other like
I'm a
secretly.
sneak like you're cheating, like he's cheating on
God,
her.
I miss this.
Yeah.
Just having coffee at a diner. God, I need this. I fucking miss this.
I feel so alive when I'm with you.
God
Ed.
damn. Oh, do you want more sugar in your coffee? Of course you do. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, look, you don't. She wants you to treat her poorly. She's like, you would fall right into her hands.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
I say blow her away with kindness.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Stunt on these hoes.
Absolutely. That's how you truly win, and that's difficult. Even even with
You ever go like this? I think I was wrong about Eric.
and then you
Yeah.
and
And
then,
then the evil eyebrows.
and then you're like, you were right. You were right.
And then you
bitch.
play with a poker chip and you're like, life is nothing but a series of wages.
Do you understand that bluffing can be more important than the hand you're holding? Go full Bond villain on this
Yeah.
bitch after you
Absolutely.
win.
Yeah. Get a scar.
But like if there is going to be a confrontation,
Start wearing
make it
eye
like
patches.
yeah, make it the gentlest confrontation you could possibly. Hey, just want to make sure we're cool. Like that level of like.
I see no confrontation.
You
And
just go
just,
like, you look great tonight. You just
Yeah.
I agree.
blow her away.
Because the thing is, you are actually, that is warfare. The mature thing to do would be like, hey, hope everything's cool between us, whatever. Don't do that. This bitch hasn't earned that.
Yeah.
Engage in warfare, and your weapon is kindness.
Buy Sun Tzu's Art of War. Read it.
Attack her when the sun is in her eyes and the shade is to your back.
And never interrupt an enemy when they're making a mistake. Classic Sun Tzu.
I know, dude. It's so funny. People reading that, like people 2024 reading that, and it's like, make your enemy fight through the rice paddies.
Yeah.
Their boots will grow mold. It's
A
like,
shield of bamboo cannot stop steel. And you go, says no application to me in my life. I work in tech. Yeah, dude, be really nice to her.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
then crush her.
And then try and fuck her when you're really drunk.
Go, you know what? Is it just me or a vibe? Is this just,
Yeah, vibe, bitch. You're sexy.
Just call her when you like call the friend and be like, oh no, so sorry to hear about your cat. I heard it died in your living room last
If you
night.
didn't suck my dick.
no, she's doing okay. Then you turn around, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
The thriller move will fuck her up.
You gotta do
Ding,
the
ding,
thriller
ding,
move
ding,
at
ding.
least once. All right. Yeah.
Werewolf it.
This guy's good. What else we got, Eldest?
I got to get going, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I
No
just looked
worries.
at the clock and it's 6 o'clock.
Is it actually
Damn.
6?
Yeah, and I got a long ride back in the city.
Yeah. No sweat. Let's fucking what do we
Sorry
got
to
on
ruin
time?
the party. I just looked at the clock and I was like, "That's not right." And then I looked at my phone. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
We're 127
We've
right
been
now.
All right.
cooking.
We're looking good. All right. Well, listen. Go listen to watch Danny Boy's special. Watch Soder. Go listen. Be a Soder listener.
You know,
the
you
pod.
can. That'd be nice.
And of
More
course,
importantly, though, Big Dog special
July 17th.
on the page.
Mm-hmm.
Watch them, enjoy them, live it, love it.
I'm feeling blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed, you guys.
Big JP, just penis McDade. We love the boy. We're happy he's got his special out.
Sometimes you turn 35 and you haven't really made enough noise in comedy. You can say, clock's fucking ticking. Better do something. Better get your famous friend involved. That old special in the can.
Let's get that special in the can, and then you can start working on the next fucking hour, baby. Some of these jokes. I know that feeling of I gotta get that first one out. You know what I mean? So we're cooking, we're sucking and fucking, and you're gonna love the special. It's very funny, and support the whole team here at Stavvy Baby Enterprises. Let's watch the special. We love you, and we will talk to you next time. Bye bye.